My thing on Hugh is this, and you've had people, I just find it hard to believe that John Cohen and anybody involved in this search at Auburn didn't realize the blowback that there would be once it gets out there that you are talking to Hugh Freeze. Mm-hmm. If you're going to let Twitter run the athletic department, mm-hmm. then make Twitter the AD. then make Twitter, call Elon Musk, say you'll pay Twitter to be the athletic director. I get that people are cognizant and aware of the situation with Hugh Freeze, but I don't think a lot of them understand the situation. I think we have an MSNBC, CNN thing where narratives start getting put out that aren't factual and it gets ran with. I guarantee you 50% of the people that don't like Hugh Freeze think he was the one who was allegedly committed sexual assault at Liberty. They probably don't know that was committed in 2016. Hugh Freeze got the Liberty job in 2019. He wasn't even there for that. The person who had alleged the assault, which went to court, was investigated, nobody was charged with anything. The players actually sued the university for $100 million each. Now, that got thrown out as well because, you know, when you go back and look into the situation, the players were suing because on their transcripts, it said that they were under investigation for this. So they were talking about potential earnings and things like that. They wanted that out in the light, and that got shown out in the light. Right when it got shown, they dropped the lawsuit. So I think a lot of Auburn fans don't understand the facts here. Hugh Freeze had nothing to do with sexual assault at Liberty. Now, he DM'd one of the ladies who had said, one of the girls who had talked about the athletic director, Ian McCall, who I don't even think was the AD when this happened, defending him. So nobody gets charged with anything. It wasn't there when it happened. It's stupid to DM the girl defending his athletic director, saying that he's a very, a religious person, whatever. We can have that argument. Doesn't make you a sexual predator or anything like that. I think some Auburn fans are confused. If we want to talk about transgressions, let's talk about the Tampa escort service. That was a stupid thing. Not the first coach to do it, I can promise you. Most of them are doing it with college girls, with 18 to 22-year-olds, like Joey Freshwater, that these same people wanted to be the head coach at Auburn and were let down when it didn't happen. So I think the facts about Hugh Freeze need to get thrown out there before everybody just piles on and you let this narrative run wild. I bet there are Auburn fans right now that are like, wait a minute, Hugh Freeze wasn't even there when all this happened? That's how bad we have gotten to where people don't do their own research. They just look on social media or they hear something from a friend and they just run with it. If you don't want Hugh Freeze because he called an escort service, we can have that conversation. If you don't want Hugh Freeze because you think he's going to be an 8-4 coach and he's diet Gus Malzahn, we can have that conversation. But if you're going to insult somebody and you're going to treat somebody like a sexual predator, at least get your facts straight. Because these same people, the minute their son would get accused of something, would be the first people saying he didn't do it, regardless if they got charged or not. Because we don't live in innocent until proven guilty anymore. No, it's who is alleging and what are they alleging. That proves your innocence or guilt. And what it comes down to is ignorance. It's ignorance, plain and simple. That's what it is, in my opinion. All right, hey everybody, do us a favor. Go down there, hit that like button on all the videos, and subscribe as well. We put out a ton of content. You can check us out at the Daily Wire Plus too. It's all day. College basketball's upon us. NBA's upon us. NFL, we're racing toward the playoffs. College football, we're racing toward the playoffs. The USA's got to beat Iran. We'll see what happens. Make sure you check it out.